All right, let's dive right in. Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're unpacking a really incredible, highly efficient arm sculpting routine that literally eliminates the need for gym. No heavy weights, no complex machines. So if you've ever felt like you just couldn't get a proper upper body pump at home, well, get ready to absolutely shatter that myth. The magic number here is 7. This highly effective circuit takes just 7 minutes to completely blast your arms. And the best part? It uses a sequence of really precise body weight only movements. It's rapid, it's intense, and it relies entirely on your own body mechanics to generate the resistance. So we're going to walk through this workout categorized basically by your environment. We'll cover big arms with zero equipment, chair-assisted arm sculpting, advanced bodyweight push-ups, and finally, the wall and floor finishers. Starting off with Section 1, Big Arms, Zero Equipment, where we're ditching the dumbbells. Let's figure out how to build real, solid upper body strength without touching a single piece of iron. You see, the core philosophy of this entire workout comes down to some pretty simple physics. Your body weight provides literally all the resistance you need. By just shifting your leverage and changing your angle against gravity, you're turning your own body into the weights. I mean, think about a standard push-up. That alone already forces you to lift about 64% of your total body weight. Crazy, right? Moving right along to Section 2, Chair-Assisted Arm Sculpting. This is where we focus in on the triceps and biceps. And honestly, what's really fantastic about this specific phase is that your only piece of equipment is just a standard household chair. First up, the classic chair dip. Try to coach yourself through these active steps. You're going to start seated right on the edge, legs extended out, and heels dug firmly into the ground. Now, as you press your palms down and slide forward to lower yourself, make sure you hit that perfect 45 to 90 degree angle at the elbow. That is absolutely vital if you truly want to target those triceps. And hey, don't rush it. Push back up nice and slow until your arms are almost fully straight to really maximize that tension. Okay, next we move to some incredible bicep isolation with self-resistance leg bicep curls. You are literally using the dead weight of your own relaxed leg as a dumbbell. And let me tell you, if you've never tried this before, your leg is surprisingly heavy. So sit on the edge with your knees bent, grasp under your relaxed left knee with your right hand, and just let that leg hang completely limp. Exhale and lift it strictly by flexing your right elbow. Hold it for 2 seconds at the top, really squeeze that bicep, and then inhale as you lower it back down. That squeeze is where the magic happens. All right, Section 3, Advanced Bodyweight Push-Ups. It's time to hit the floor. We are cranking up the intensity here with 2 highly specialized push-up variations that are going to demand some serious focus. The secret sauce here is a super nuanced shift in your hand placement. While a standard push-up has your hands right under your shoulders to engage the chest, a forearm push-up requires you to place your hands forward, in front of your shoulders. This specific little adjustment transfers the load completely away from your chest and puts it directly onto the backs of your arms. So here is how you actually execute those forearm push-ups. Start with your feet hip-width apart and your hands extended slightly forward and a bit narrower than your shoulders. You're going to lower your entire body down until both your forearms and your elbows touch the floor. Then you want to focus all your mental energy entirely on pressing down from the triceps to power your body back up to the starting position. It really is a completely different sensation than a normal push-up. Now watch how extreme the hand shift becomes for our next exercise, which is the pseudo-planche push-up. We are drastically changing your body's leverage once again. Notice the hand placement compared to the standard push-up. They are positioned much wider, pulled way back closer to your waist, and remarkably, the fingers are actually rotated to point back towards your toes. I do want to pause for a second on this direct quote from our source material. Only go as far as your wrist mobility allows, maintaining a neutral spine. Guys, safety is paramount here. This hand position is super aggressive, so please listen to your joints, don't force a range of motion that your wrist just can't handle yet, and keep your core totally engaged so you maintain that neutral spine and your lower back doesn't sag. With those safety parameters fresh in your mind, let's look at the actual steps for the pseudo-plunge push-ups. Once your hands are positioned wider near your waist, with those fingers pointing towards your toes, you're going to lean forward slightly. Lower yourself down as far as you safely can while keeping that spine neutral, and then push your body up off the ground with immense control. You're going to feel a really deep burn through your arms, your shoulders, and honestly, all those stabilizing core muscles. Almost there. Section 4, the wall and floor finishers. It's time to burn it out. We are entering the final sprint of this 7-minute circuit, utilizing a wall first before returning to the floor for a massive full-body finale.
First up in the finisher are wall tricep extensions. Get your stance secure by placing your palms on a wall slightly wider than your shoulders, stepping your legs about 1 to 2 feet back. Bend those elbows until your forearms and elbows actually touch the wall, and then forcefully push the wall away with your palms to straighten your arms back out. You are prepping for a rapid-fire movement that is going to absolutely torch your triceps.
And this is where it gets fun, because this movement really proves how manipulating the tempo of a simple exercise can exponentially increase your muscle fatigue. Take a look at the required rhythm. You don't just do steady reps. You execute the extension fast, 4 times in a row. Then you lock out, hold for a strict 1-second pause in the starting position, and repeat that rapid sequence. It completely and utterly exhausts the muscle fibers. Okay, now for the grand finale, the sweeping, full-body engagement of the Hindu push-up. You start with your legs fully extended and hands placed slightly wider than your shoulders, right at chest level. Take a deep inhale, lean forward, and dive down until your chest is practically skimming the ground. Then, arch your back upwards and push through your hands until your arms are fully extended. To break that down a bit more, as the source vividly details, you arch your back upwards and begin to push up through your hands. Continue to arch backward and push through your hands until your arms are fully extended. You really want to focus heavily on creating a smooth, continuous wave-like motion with your spine as you lock out those arms to finish the rep. It's a fantastic movement. And when that final timer buzzes, workout complete. Well done. Seriously, if you run through this structure back to back, you've just conquered a highly targeted, completely equipment-free arm sculpting routine in literally a matter of minutes. No commute to the gym, no waiting around for machines, just pure efficiency. We've clearly seen today that mechanical tension doesn't just come from pumping external iron. It comes from mastering your own physical leverage. So I'm going to leave you with this. Are you ready to ditch the dumbbells and rely entirely on your own body weight today? I challenge you to test this 7-minute circuit out right now and feel the incredible resistance your own body can generate. Thanks so much for joining me on The Explainer.